Hi there, welcome to this Mark's Reviews and Tutorials video. We're staying in some nice accommodation at the moment, but we've just found the hot water service has run out. My poor old son, JML4 YouTube channel, was in the shower and it's run right out of hot water. Now, I just thought I'd go through the diagnosis with you to show what I've had looked at, because I've worked out what's wrong, but I'll show you the steps I went through. So if your hot water stops, you know what to check. This is for an electric hot water system. So this is the fuse board, and this here, you see here, main switch hot water. I checked that. So this can have a safety switch. It might, click down and be off, but that's the first thing to come to and check. Make sure that's back up and in the on position, or with the red showing is what you want. I'm gonna leave that off because I'll take you outside and show you what's actually going on. Here's the hot water tank. This great big fella out here. You can see, looking down the bottom, that electrical cable coming into that little junction box down there. That shows it's electric. The moment, I think it's called U-Dimension Electric. The water connections are there. Under the hose, that's where the water comes in, and that little black thing is actually a tap. If you want to turn the supply water off, you can do that. But all hot water services, be it gas or electric or anything like that, have what's called a pressure relief valve. Look at this one. You hear that? It's hissing, and there's water coming out the top of it. But more important than that, at the other end of this, down here, you'll see that the water's running. Now, we've run out of hot water service because the pressure release valve has let go, like it's just started to leak, and all the hot water has poured straight out of the tank and out onto the ground down here. So there's no way the hot water service could keep up with the amount of water that's running through it. It's just run it totally empty. So this pressure relief valve, it'll say on here you should pull it every couple of weeks or something like that, and it's just what it's there for. When the hot water heats up, the water expands and it has to be able to come out. So this releases it. So it's a little bit of a drip and a bit of moisture down the end. There's all normal and good. Not supposed to run like that though. And it's not supposed to be constantly dripping. This little hook here, you pull that and you'll see that starts to run by pulling that up. It's actually opening it like a tap. Now I've been playing around with that because I sometimes just reseating it will get it to seal. So I was just flicking it like that because you may be able to get it to reseal. That being the case, it'll then fill up, it'll heat up, and we'll all be fine. That's stopped hissing now, but have a look at that. She's still leaking. So that valve is gone and it needs to be replaced. And yeah, you do not go and just screw that off because this whole thing is under pressure. That'll blow off, and if there's any hot water in the tank, could be extremely dangerous. So call a licensed plumber, or turn the water off down there. Make sure the system, the hot water system is depressurized, and then you can replace that valve and replace the fitting. But you're going to need tools, you're going to need spanners, you're going to need Teflon tape, and you're going to need to understand how it screws in here. But there you go, diagnosing a hot water system, how to work out what it is that's actually causing the problem.